Hey guys, making this video for anyone curious about how to hook up the ambient lighting to the factory ambient lighting so that it comes on at the same time. First thing you got to do, take the fuse panel cover off, and you want to take this molding off so you can pop out this side piece right here. You just reach your hand in, give it a little bit of pressure, and it'll pop out. It's a little bit harder doing it one-handed, but as you can see, it's got 3 clips on it. Comes out pretty easily. Once you get that off, you're going to take this screw out here, this screw, and this screw. So you got 3 screws. 1, 2, 3. I'll be right back. Alright, as you can see, those 3 screws are out. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to go over to the passenger side. Alright, we're on the passenger side of the car. We're going to start out doing the same thing over here. You want to take the rubber molding off. You want to be careful, grab it from the back and pull it out this way. Don't pinch it. There's a piece in there that you don't want to squeeze because then it won't connect right. Once you get that off, you can open up the glove box, make it a little bit easier so you can get to this lip right here. Kind of pop this out. Same as the other side. Well, there you go. This side here, same thing. We got 1, 2, and 3 screws. So I'm going to take those out and I'll be right back. Alright, now that those 3 screws are out, we're going to take off this trim piece right here, the black trim piece on the bottom. So just grab the bottom side of it and pull on it a little bit. It'll start coming out. You just want to kind of come across the whole dash. Pull on it a little bit. Obviously this is easier to do with 2 hands, but and that's it. She's out. There's that piece. Alright, now we're going to move to this trim piece here, which also brings the whole dash off. So if you're doing the air vents, putting the different color or RGB air vents in, this is how you would do this as well. So you got 1 screw right here. Got another screw right here. Another one right here. And then there's 1 more over here. So you got 4 screws. Just follow the bottom, you'll see them. There's 4 of them. I'm going to take those out and I'll be right back. Alright guys, we got those 4 screws out there. 1, 2, 3, and 4th one's over below the start stop button. So now we're going to take this piece off. Now to do this, you want to be careful. You don't want to pull over here because this piece is kind of a smaller piece and you don't want to break that. So we're going to come over here, kind of over by underneath where it says airbag. Come right here because there's a lot more to pull on. So we're going to start right here, pull on a little bit. Let's kind of work our way over. Coming out, and as you can see, the whole thing kind of came off. Still kind of held on the driver's side, so we're going to pry that side. Now the whole thing's loose. We do have a couple wires under here, okay, on the back side here. So really all you got to do is just unplug this guy. And that would be pretty much it. You got the start stop button over here, and unplug that if you want to take the whole thing out, be able to get to it. It'll make life a little bit easier. But you can see here, my ground, I just went to the black wire on this blue plug. That's my ground. And then for my positive, I came over here. This is the control box for the ambient lighting that is factory already on the car. This orange wire right here coming out of this box is the positive that I went to that allows me to turn on these lights with the factory ambient lighting. So whenever the factory ambient lighting comes on, my ambient lighting comes on, and that is the way to do it. For anybody wondering how to take the glove box off, I'm going to do that now. So you got 2 little black screw pieces on the inside here. You just unscrew it and pull it out. There's one, and then you got one on the other side. Unscrew it, pull it out. Then you got this guy over here. You want to pull this off. There we go. It's a little bit easier if you can pinch those together as you pull it off, but if you pull hard enough, it'll come loose. And then on the back side, we got these 2 pins that hold it in, one on each side. So you can just pull that right out, come to the other side, pull that right out. Now the glove box is off. So if you need more access, that's how you get the glove box off. Hey guys, we're back on the driver's side. We got one more screw over here by the center console. You got to pop this little guy down. I recommend using a plastic pry tool so you don't make any marks. You can use a smaller flathead screwdriver. And then we got a Phillips screw right there. All right, now that we got that screw out over there, we're gonna pull off this dash piece here. So I like to grab it on this side first, pull it down, and then grab it right here by the steering column and pull it out. We got two clips right here, 1, 2, holding that in. This is, once again, kind of difficult to do with one hand. It's easier with two because you can grab it right here and grab it right here with your other hand and kind of pull. And then grab it right over here on the other side of the steering column. And that's it, she comes out. She's hanging on by the OBD port, that's fine. I mean, you can let it hang, you can do what you gotta do if you need to get down there for anything. And then when you go to put this back on, I suggest putting the bottom clips in first and then just kind of tilt it up and it snaps back into place. And then that's it. And then you can put the screws back in and put her back together.